Adam feels a great sense of guilt for not being honest with his colleagues. In the heat of the moment, he was afraid that he might be shamed for his aversion. To Adam, it is a sign of weakness to show fear. And he did. He resents this fear within himself. However, he knows that he has been honest with one Michael, and in that, Adam is able to rest at the fact that he has done something for someone. Adam knows that all people are searching for something, seekers of life, and that sometimes what one searches for is beyond one. At times, one ends up attaining it. Occasionally, one helps others find it. Intermittently, one causes others to lose it, for better or for worse. Meanwhile, Michael looks at the world. It was not the first time that he had looked upon the world as so, and it certainly will not be his last time. He is true to the nature of the world. He is deeply rooted in the ampleness of reality. He is not hindered by the stirring of emotions. Michael has seen that when growth is abounding, a being's response to an environment is that which would be intertwined and pertinent to what can or will trigger. Not to be overwhelmed by all perplexities or cheerless from disfavor. Michael has also watched trees vegetate in warmth and wither in the cold. It is an accurate gauge of the environment. As long as beings are one and whole, they will be at peace with the world. The state of the world is as it should be. I want nothing, Michael says. He feels free. I need nothing, Michael says. He feels like one with the world. Whatever may come, I will be content, Michael says. He pauses. I believe I will, Michael says. He reassures himself. He stamps that sentiment into his mind. Michael sees that it is in what he does in every moment that shapes his life. He recognizes the effects of his actions. He sees it. He does not stand blind to it. He will not ignore it. Michael knows that every person, through their deliberate ignorance and recognitions, will perceive events differently. That is the way the mind works. It is within this that the course of time is to be determined. No one can repress or oppress that. Michael has seen that dark and cold intentions are always going to exist in time. If one basks in the warmth of the world and surrounds oneself with it, then one will be free of frost, no matter where one is. All we know is all we know, Michael says. He thinks of George's dream. He ponders what it will take for that dream to live. After what Adam continues to tell him, Michael doubts if his fellow man can ever shed the weight and encumbrances of all that has happened. Michael knows that all beliefs and inclinations that stir within, it will all pass us by. Is it too much to ask for a steady, calm will in the face of the uncertainty that is the future? Michael says. Michael cannot fathom an answer for his inward stammer. Is the face of forever not plain to see for all? Michael says. He remains silent. He settles back into himself. He begins to accept that all a person knows is truly all a person knows. He realizes that he knows forever because he has watched how time has unfolded. Will anyone else in this world see forever in the rest of time? He knows that without a doubt, there will be. Nature is infinitely vast. So many paths are placed before every one of us. We are inevitably going to perceive nature differently from one another. Each opinion is as true to its perceiver as the last one and the next one. He goes now to rest.